Cool. We're recording. So, what's going on in the market today, guys? Anything you need to know about? We got news coming out today at 2 o'clock. That should be impactful. Something about interest rates. 10:30, something about gasoline. That could be interesting. And crude oil. So, all right. We should have a normal kind of morning, I suspect. It's just 2 o'clock that we got news. Anyways, I've already got all the levels on my charts, the ones you guys know about. The 30-minute candle, 8 a.m., measured moves. And let's look around, see what we got, see what makes sense. Does anyone see anything interesting, anything worth looking at?
NVIDIA?
Yeah, I was just looking at the same thing. NVIDIA, possible breakout is what I see. 117.20, right where it is now. Just looking at this consolidation, keeps hitting its head on it, and looks like a good for a breakout at the open. Bigger perspective, well, it's been going up. This is a pullback, and it bounced off of where it found support last week, around this 114.50 zone. And this is a consolidation, ideally a good breakout. So there's one. I don't see anything else that's interesting. Amazon, possibly same story as NVIDIA, almost the same thing. NVIDIA looks better. Wow, that's all I've got. Nothing yet. We still have about 12 minutes to the open, so we can see what shapes up. Meanwhile, we got a few new guys in here. Welcome. And anyone got anything you want to discuss before the opening bell? We can do it now.
What do you think about Apple?
Yeah, Apple's not so convincing again. It's been in a downtrend, and after the downtrend, it's been this huge consolidation, and it's really, really, really tight. If it breaks out of this level right now, going up, I mean, it's still not a big, serious breakout because it's still in a bigger picture consolidation. Like break of 215 would make sense, but for a scalping opportunity, a break of this 213.50 zone could be okay. But I don't expect a big, massive, clean move from it. I expect it to get messy. Just because it's in a messy area. This is kind of where it's just chopping around. So just based on fractal patterns, it's not doing anything, so you expect it not to do anything.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. And I want to see Meta move, but there's no setup. It's just sitting there, and it's in the middle of yesterday's activity. Same with Google. Yesterday, Meta and Google had these massive days. And today it's gapped up into yesterday's action, right? So this is the kind of thing I don't usually like. Big day, and then the next day it goes inside of a big day. So it's not really convincing. So again, off everything I see, NVIDIA and SPY could be good for a long through 563, but it's not setting up yet. It's consolidated there, now it's sitting lower. It should be consolidating at just below the level, and then you catch the breakout. Yeah, it's just sitting there. Let's see at the open. It could still be good. Don't really know. So yeah, just NVIDIA and SPY for now. Microsoft, no, that's a mess. Tesla's another mess. There's different theories on Tesla. can look at. You can see it as you had, well, let's zoom out a bit. It's been bearish. It did a pullback, continue the bearish run. And in this continue of a bearish run, you had, zooming in a bit, you had this big bearish day 2 days ago. It broke out of that yesterday, and today it's done is retest that 234 level, that low of a couple of days ago. So that's holding as resistance. So there is the idea that today you're looking at Tesla just retesting the previous breakout of the low of a couple of days ago, which was also a low of earlier last week, which was also resistance previously. So it's an interesting level, this 234 zone. And you can see it's the top of the 8 a.m. candle today. So that's something to keep in mind. Perhaps a short at 233.75. It's not ideal because you're going inside of this 8 a.m. range, which is usually messy. But anyways, different ways to think about things. If you want to be more conservative, wait for it to reclaim or lose this 230 zone. If it's truly bearish, it's already rejected 234. And then if it gets down 230, you catch that breakout again going down. That was the same trade as yesterday. It could just repeat that. So there's some ideas on Tesla. Definitely not thinking long. The long was here. You got a big double bottom. Continuation happened. Yeah. So above. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, look at this. So if it's in a bullish trend, it's done the double bottom. It's a good double bottom. So above 234, I would think bullish. If it breaks out, retest and long. The other side of it, I would think bearish below 230. So don't play with it in this zone. Let it do what it wants. Below 230 short, above 234 long. Wait for the retest, breakout retest. So there you go. I like that. Keep two ideas in mind for Tesla. And this long idea on NVIDIA. And that's it for now. I think that's plenty. So far, that's already a lot. You can get as creative as you want with this stuff. So it's important to have your rules in place and know what structures you like to look at. So that's what I'm seeing so far. That makes sense. But right now, Tesla's not in a place to go anywhere, as in it has to get to one of these levels first, right? Right now, it's just in the middle. So let it get to somewhere, one of these levels, which could happen quickly at the open. You never know. And we still have about 6 minutes to go. NVIDIA is very, very interesting. I like the look of it. I think at the open, that's going to be the most interesting in the first couple of minutes. If it stays where it is, it's just consolidating. It's not pushing down, which would tell you it's rejecting this area. It's just sitting there after it's been bullish. So that's telling you it's likely to go up. You may even see it as a double bottom. Same idea as Tesla. It's not an ideal one. Well, it is. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's okay. So they can break out to the upside. So let's see. Anyone else got any other ideas? I'm finding today already a little boring compared to most days. There's not a lot to look at. But we'll find out.
Do you expect this today to be choppy because of the Fed?
It could be, but that's later in the day. It's likely to get choppy close to the announcement, 30 minutes before maybe. But opening volatility should not be tremendously impacted. I think the open will be normal. It's just that the patterns right now I don't see a lot setting up. Normally, it's much easier to spot stuff almost every day. Today, there's, it's all kind of messy. See the NVIDIA idea, now it's going the other way. So now NVIDIA dropped them at a new low. So that breakout may not be a valid setup. If you look at the 1 minute chart, it was consolidating, but now it got pushed down. So there's sellers up here. So that's telling you already, careful with those breakouts. Tesla is still right in the middle of its range. Um, Amazon is interesting. Amazon and Nvidia are the same thing, almost identical at this point. Man, I'd love to catch a meta breakout, but I don't know about this. Meta is the most complicated thing on the planet. Let's look at that quickly. Really am curious about this. So it's been consolidating below the level. If you look at it, zoom out a bit, had the big bearish activity. Again, the double bottom, not clean, but just looking at it as a consolidation and then a breakout, it's there. Again, I think today's gonna be more patience, as in none of that. Not likely to get those opportunities where there's an entry in the first 10 seconds, like it has been almost every day in the last couple of weeks. So a little more patience, I think, today. Next level up is around 590, and then, well, ideally all the way to 600. But 600 is not likely. If it really is strong to reclaim all of yesterday's losses, that's not likely. Let's see. I'm looking at, see, Meta showing strength right now. Nvidia is not, Amazon is not. So that's interesting. Let's see. Because yeah, Amazon's looking the weakest. Again, all of them have a similar setup: Meta, Amazon, and Nvidia. Trying to see what's really setting up on a 1-minute chart for the breakout. So look at the spread on Meta. Huh? Just even the 1-minute chart's just gapping. It's really hard to trade Meta, but I'll keep an eye on it just because if you do get on the right side of it, it's massive. Okay, now Nvidia's back in the game. Lots of movement just recently. The SPY is also sitting there. Look at Nvidia. See that? It pushed down, but got pushed up quickly, and that's a higher low. So that's encouraging that it did not make a lower low. There we go. That's good stuff. Let it break out. I like it when it breaks out early before the market opens. Then you have even more conviction if it just bounces off the area. Just catch the retest, basically. Gotta watch this 117.40 zone. Ideally, it breaks out of there before the market opens. Now we have 2 minutes to go, guys. Oh, Apple, look at that. Jumped up. Microsoft jumped up. There's a lot of news or something just happened. Google, oh man, Google's doing what Meta should do.
Yeah, this is just still that whatever's happened in that 5-minute period before the open. That's
Yeah.
this is kind of the first time I've seen it buy. Like
Yeah.
that now.
This is a lot. Yeah, exactly. This is a lot more than normal. All right, I'm getting ready for the open now. It's gonna be SPY and Nvidia. As tempted as I am with Meta, it's not a good idea. Google's also good, guys, if you like that. Google and Meta are just more risky than Nvidia. So Nvidia first. If it's gonna be a long, I want to get out of the money contracts. 118 will be good. Targets up in the 118.50 zone. Let's put these levels so we know where they are. Yeah, getting up to 120. All right, and the SPY. Yeah, it's not quite there, but the long on the SPY. So 2 opportunities I'm looking at the open genuinely. The SPY and Nvidia longs. Tesla will probably mess around. Let's see what happens. No change on the Tesla idea. All right, there we go. 30 seconds or 20 seconds to go. Keep to your setups, guys. You know what to do. Wait for your opportunities, your trade book. The market is a gold mine, even on days where it doesn't look nice. A lot of times it just ends up being nice. Like today doesn't look very nice, but you know, the market does whatever the hell it wants. All right, here we go. Let's see if we get something. It's open. Let's zoom in. Whoa, weak. Everything weak. Yeah. Let's see. The buyer's just below 117 on Nvidia. I'm getting long here. Pretty big risk so far. It can still get bigger, but not yet. I'm just waiting. I like the way it got bought back up just below 117. Come on, where's that? Where's that? There it is. There's a breakout. Okay, now we're into it. The stop is below 117. Now it's a full size thing. SPY is breaking out as well. Ooh, this is fun. I'm gonna do what I did yesterday, try and put a stop in place very early, and try not to watch it because it's hard to watch. We are out of the money. Woof! Look at that, big move already. Tesla. This was wild. Okay, so I'm long Nvidia. I got the stop in place. Gonna let it run through. I keep making the mistake recently of not letting it run for the target, but today I'm gonna try to let it run. It's hard at the open because it messes around. But there's more money to be made when you don't mess with it. Meanwhile, the SPY is interesting. It's consolidating. It's weak for now, but let's see. Meta's weak. Gosh, Meta's so weak. We'll call it Google. Google's good too. Very, very strong. Google's got the same setup as NVIDIA, just breakout retest, same thing. Nothing unusual. But things are, a bit messy. Tesla's done a nice 1 minute ORB going up if you guys like such things. Very nice activity on Tesla. Actually, Tesla's a very good 1 minute ORB, as that setup tends to go. Okay, I'm in this out of the money position in NVIDIA. But, it's one of those 1 minute charts. What are you going to do? Amazon's interesting. It's got, it's been weak and it's pushed up. I'm very curious about Amazon. Breakout of 194 could be really good. Tesla as well now hit the area to break out, just 234, just about 234. This is all very interesting activity and all pushed up and pushed weak. But I've got a good mind for the SPY at the moment to get long. Oh, SPY. Let's put that on. Gosh, I can't even see what's going on this chart. 563. Okay, I'm gonna go out the money on the SPY. SPY is interesting. It might be setting up for a breakout. NVIDIA, I'm still in it. It hasn't hit my stop. Got close. Got very close. All right, the SPY is getting ready for that breakout. There we go. Got this 564 contract. Looking for the breakout here. Okay, I'm getting long on the SPY. Waiting for the new high. Break that first minute. There it is. There's the long. Now we're into this. Whoa, I can't even see the chart. Anyone see this chart? I got the long here. I can't even tell where anything is. Just gotta put it about $2. It's hard to know where to put the stop on this thing. Market 2. Okay. All right. So long on the SPY. So I can only see it on the 5 minute chart. The 1 minute is a mess. Okay, now it's on. So the stop is about halfway of that range. A little below makes sense because it's the options. It's out of the money stuff. All right, there we go. So long SPY, long NVIDIA. NVIDIA hasn't stopped me yet. Tesla looking good for a breakout as well. 234. Consolidating. It's not selling there. That's good. Hey, who caught Apple? Seriously, Apple, it looks like it was a nice piece of action. Wow, Meta is totally wild, huh? Those of you who are looking at Meta, I mean, seriously, it's wild. Gotta be super careful with that. All right, the SPY is in the area where it may stop me out. Yeah, just about there. Okay, yeah, and so is NVIDIA. NVIDIA's getting close to my stop. NVIDIA, yeah, there's the stop. Good. Got out of NVIDIA, let it go the other way. SPY, yeah, it'll either stop me or it doesn't. We'll see. Google's the next opportunity that I've got in mind. If it bounces here, it's good. Google. Come on. Can't get these options contracts to work. What the hell? What's wrong with this? Google long 16. No, it's not working out. Google's not working. It's not there. Oh, Nvidia really went the other way, huh? For now. Okay, we'll wait and see. Well, it's interesting. I see most things going down on my chart, but the SPY's holding up. Just. So it's very interesting. A little messy today, but interesting. I still see an opportunity on Tesla brewing for a breakout. 234. See that? It's up there. As long as it holds up, doesn't really make a new low or get into the ORB, the downside, basically. Let's see. Could be good. The SPY, yeah, the SPY got me as well, so the stops hit. That's why you have stops, because you never know if it's going to work or not. Okay. Amazon did a breakdown, but let's see, is it good? No, it's no good. I'm not shorting Amazon, no way. Apple. Hey, who have you caught Apple, man? That's great. Most things are not in a place where I would like to trade them right now. Again, only Google is interesting. It's there. Bounce. I don't know. 16250 is out of the money. There we go. This could be fun. I have a 20-cent stop on this. But it's not genuinely bullish, not at all. Not at all. SPY and Nvidia are still sitting there. I mean, I'm not going to say they're bullish, but they're just sitting in a place. Same with Tesla, just sitting. AMD pushed down. Anyone catch that? Wow, that was clean. AMD. All right. I don't see anything happening at the moment. Things are in funny places where they should be breaking out, going up, but they're just not. They're actually just consolidating or even looking weak. So still not in a place to short anything. So still wait and see. Nvidia just found new buyers. Oh, here we go again on Nvidia. Just found new buyers. Gosh, I can't type anything today. 119, 118, 117. I have to get 118. Whoa, SPY found new buyers too. Tesla too. Okay. Let's see. I'm waiting for things to truly break upwards. Just finding buyers isn't enough. They truly have to take over. Yeah, I'm seeing Google. You see this bottom on Google? This will be fun. I think Google makes a lot of sense. More than most things. Yeah. I can put like a 20-cent stop on that. That's pretty good. I can put a lot of size on that. Okay, so Google, I'm long here. Careful with Google. The spreads are terrible. Well, at least with the options, they're terrible. Again, same idea. Put the stop in place and let it go. I like that it couldn't make a new low and actually made new highs. And we have $1.70. Man, no, this should be heavier. I should be heavier in Google. I will add later. When I can tighten the stop, I'll add. For now, let it see. Let's see if we can keep making new highs. Just catching the AMD short. That's the good one. I don't have a strategy for that one, but it's there. It's going down. All right, SPY. Here we go. I'm going to have to go long here again. Where's the contract? 563, 564 makes sense. Yeah. All right, let's see. SPY is there. It's I like that it found the buyers, kind of like Google did, and it's sitting there. It hasn't pushed down again yet, which is encouraging. It's at least telling us the sellers are not taking over. Tesla looks the same. This is possibly getting ready for a breakout. There we go. Google's interesting. I'm gonna have to add into Google. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The stop and play stops are very important. Yeah, tighten up just a bit, not too much yet. All right, I'm watching Tesla here and the SPY. Both of them look really tempting for longs. I'm already in this Google long. Let that thing just brew. Let's see. Tesla's actually looking really good. Better than most things. This is what you want to see. 235, yeah. See that guy's Tesla? It's got to the level and it's just sitting there. It's really not going down. If anything, it's maybe an ascending wedge forming, maybe. While most other things are very, very choppy and mostly weak. Google went the other way. That should stop me in a moment. There you go. Good. That's what stops are for. Video went the other way. No, Tesla's tempting, but it's not going anywhere. Not yet. Gotta wait for these things. Wait. Who caught AMD? I mean, look how beautiful AMD is. You guys see this? Anyone catch this? ORB, reverse ABCDs, all the stuff just happening. I don't have a strategy for this these days, but it's there. Okay, so the SPY has become weak now. It's all bearish. All bearish. Oops. Anyone catch SPY short off the level? It's not something I like to trade, but it's there. It's an area where I would look for a breakout, but it went the other way. It resisted. Well, it is resistance, so it kept being resistance. And yeah, some pretty good entry opportunities if you have an eye for that. I don't see anything else that's brewing right now. 30-minute charts. Yeah, I'm switching back to 30-minute charts for everything because I don't see anything that makes any sense. Absolutely nothing at the moment. So I'm just going to wait. The big ones will come. They always do. Whoa. All right. Anyone catch anything good? I mean, AMD was really good short. Apple at the open. Tesla 1 minute ORB. Not much else that I could see that was good.
Nothing yet. I mean, it's just so.
Yeah, not much yet. I get that. AMD's the breakout of yesterday's low is really interesting. Got a level there as well. Again, fractal pattern stuff. It could be setting up now. This area 103. 103. Yeah, if it goes back up, retest 103. That could be the short. So we'll keep an eye on that. SPY is yeah in the zone. I'm telling you, man, when Tesla breaks, it's gonna go hard one way or the other. Below 230 or above 234, the setup is just there. It's right there. It's just not ready to go. Just one of those days when you wait 30 minutes before something good comes, or I don't know, you scalp the open.
Yeah, watching Tesla as well. That 234, 231 is a tight zone.
Yeah,
it's choppy.
Yep, it's a great big mess. But this is good. These setups, I mean, if they really stay in a tight zone for the first 30 minutes or so, that sets up a breakout. You get an ORB, a 30-minute kind of ORB, and then you get some good moves. So let's see if that happens. Also AMD for the short, but it has to go up to 103, into 103, into that area. And then you can put some size on that.
Yeah, retest will be nice.
Yeah. Okay, that Tesla made a higher low. Tesla. Oh man, Tesla. All right. Let's see. We got
Andy, a question. I mean, are you monitoring your stocks on the 30-minute?
at the moment, yeah, everything's on 30, but nothing's in a zone where I'd like to trade it. So
Makes sense.
except AMD is the only thing I'm watching on a 1 minute because I think it could maybe set up. For now, there's nothing. I don't see anything. Nvidia was interesting earlier. SPY. Oh man, the SPY just popped. What happened now? Okay. Well, everything just broke. Let's go the SPY. Stuff like this happens. You want to get onto some volatility. Ooh, wait. This might be short. Did news come out? Someone tweet something. Atif, what did you tweet again? Seriously, you always tweeting something. Okay. Yeah, the SPY is super weak here. Rejecting. I do this volatility trade sometimes, as in just play the news.
Yeah,
This looks like news.
yeah, but
It's rejecting. I'm waiting for it to keep low.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
yeah, this is not believable, right? So
It's but who tweeted something? That's the whole thing about it. Okay, now it's long. This damn thing is long. Yeah, SPY 560. Okay, this is super extreme volatility. I'm getting long on the SPY here. Ooh. Looking for that new high. If it doesn't go, I'll be out very quickly. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Basically, playing this, whatever just happened in the market, something happened. Everything just changed its behavior. So I've taken the long, and I will get out quickly if it doesn't want to go. My stop is basically below the area down here somewhere, 562, the 60 zone. So if it goes fast, it goes fast. Otherwise, it don't go. Meanwhile, AMD is also in an area where it could be a short. And the SPY, oddly enough, if it's no good here to go long, and it truly finds that selling, then it might be a quick flip to go short. There it goes. Let's break that high, and I will add more. Let's break that high. There it is. Okay, there we go. Now we're into the game. Okay, so the SPY finally got the long to. Looks like it's working. There we go, you piece of junk. Okay, 564 contracts. The target's the 565 area, but the SPY is very hard to trade, so I'm going to be careful. 56450 is really a trouble area. So let it move, then we'll see. Got to just monitor this carefully, closely. AMD is sitting where it again could reject, could not. I don't know. Oh man, why did the SPY go on a 30-minute chart? There it is. Meta's getting interesting for the long. Oh man, we have about 12 minutes for this candle to close, 30-minute candle, and Meta's putting in one of those hammers.
Apple is on its hair.
Yeah, I see that. Apple probably dragging everything up. What's the news? I mean, Apple's just misbehaving recently. Like, everything's going one way and Apple's the other way. For the last couple of weeks, something's weird. All right, I'm gonna put a stop in place for the SPY and try not to watch it. This is the SPY. It's hard to trade, and I've put on a very large size on this because I see the volatility and then looking for it to continue. Meanwhile, Meta, very interesting, down and putting in that hammer with some room to the left. It includes higher lows, which is very interesting. After 10 minutes, when this candle closes, ideally it closes as a big hammer tail without the wick on the top, and you go long above the next level. So let's see. AMD is interesting too, guys, for the short. It's not set up yet, but it's close. It's very, very close. See that? Come back and retest, push down. It's not bearish. Once it becomes bearish, that's when you would say, okay, the retest is working. All right, let's see what happens here. We got the SPY has been messing with me every day. Well, for the last 6 years. So I promise you, I'll figure it out before we get to Vancouver next week. How about that? It's one of those annoying things. It is messy. It's very messy. But who's in Apple? And Apple's been good since the open for bullish entries.
Tesla's good for a short. To the low.
Nah, shit, man. You want to short Tesla here? Come on.
I'm gonna. Let's see.
You got the low of day right there. You got the level 230. I mean, it's just moving down on a big candle, right? It's going, but you let it consolidate, do a breakout, then a retest, then short, or at least a breakout. And you don't even anticipate a breakout when it's just moving it's in a downtrend. It should consolidate, then you can anticipate a breakout. Otherwise, it's hard to even anticipate.
Do you see that in 30-minute? Like you see
30-minute, let's see, 30-minute. Yeah, I mean, the candle's not closed. You can't tell anything until the candle closes. But it closes. Even if it closes, I mean, there's no room to the left. This is all just consolidation. So wait for the breakout, then the retest is what I would take on the 1-minute chart.
Okay.
Again, all depends on how this candle closes, if it closes, all that fun stuff. And here comes AMD, guys. Now we can get interested. See that 103 zone? That's the low of a couple days ago. It did a consolidation, a breakout. This is what a good breakout looks like. Here's a retest. Ideally, it's happening. Otherwise, it just goes back up. So, things to watch. For now, I'm just seeing a lot of bullish activity around the market. I mean, shit, the SPY is about to explode upwards. I need to move my stop. No, I still can't. I want to move my stop, but I can't. Gotta wait. Tesla, I see now Tesla's beginning to slowly consolidate, getting ready for a potential short. There it is. Did at least one candle consolidation. So it broke the low. Now I'd wait for a retest of the low. That's the way I would enter. 230.27, low of that first candle. Then I would think about it. Man, it's all messy. It's all messy. NVIDIA is pushing up again, but let me see NVIDIA. I don't know what to think about NVIDIA. Piece of garbage. All right, we're getting bullish activity finally. Time to add into this position on the SPY. Yes, we're gonna get really heavy if I add. It's made a broke of high of daybreak. Okay, there we go. We're up to 700 now. This is getting heavy. I haven't traded this heavy in a while, so yeah, why not? It's been a while. Well, 2.5. There we go. Tightened up the stop a bit. We're on our way with the SPY. Well, what the hell? I can't type. Okay, going through the strike 564. Let this thing just roll. You can see where there was potential, where the breakdown happened was 564.50 or so, right about there. So that's the area where I'll start scaling it off, going through 565, if it gets there. For now, my stop is below this consolidation. You can see the pattern. It's pretty cool. Got the high, and finally gets through the high, retest, and goes straight up. So that's basically breakout retest.
Good morning, Avi.
Morning. How you doing, Jackie?
Good, and you?
I'm just surviving, trying to survive.
With the sunset?
Beautiful sunset. I don't know what I'm doing trading. I should be outside, right, on the motorcycle again.
Could you take a look on NVIDIA? I think it's acting as SPY in a very similar way, but with different targets.
Yeah. Watch out, NVIDIA. Be careful. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to scale off this very quickly. This position is very heavy. Yeah, NVIDIA. Listen, it's at the opening price now. It's got a high that's above it, like a 70 cents above.
Yes.
I'd be careful. I wouldn't go long anywhere here. This is a very tricky zone. I'm going to scale off this position. This is not moving right now. Sorry. So I took off a major chunk of the trade already, and still have a lot of contracts. So now it's pretty much risk-free because SPY was struggling here. It's already extended. All right, now we'll look at NVIDIA. So that SPY trade is risk-free. This is, you see that resistance up there and that resistance in the middle of the zone. I don't like where it is. I don't like what it's doing. Earlier, it looked good to continue to break out, but then it broke down. Now it's right back into the opening zone. Again, this could easily be a retest. You see the breakdown, then a retest and go down. It could do that.
Yeah.
I don't trust it for a long. It's not setting up. It's not doing that price pattern that I like.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just not excited about this. I'd rather just let it be. Don't want to touch it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Microsoft, very nice. Apple, beautiful, man. Shit. Every day Apple's been moving, guys, and I don't know. I don't trade it. Haven't traded it. Haven't caught it. So you can see this even. You have the high, you have the breakout, the retest, all happening here, and then straight through. What the heck? Amazing. All right, now Tesla short. Oh boy, here we go. Gosh, I got a short Tesla. Somebody short Tesla. Jacob, you want to do this?
I got in at the
Yeah,
break.
you got it. Just wait for me. Don't go anywhere. Just wait. I'll be right there. I'll test out a wait. These exploding cars everywhere.
I know. Even Meta, I don't know, possibly for a long.
Not yet. I don't see Meta doing much. The Tesla, I'm still waiting for that break. That low of day is really sticky.
Yeah.
Wait for a minute. We got 60 cents stop on this. If we enter here, it's tricky. I'm waiting for the entry. Just waiting. It's in the right place. It's made a new low, which is good, but it's not continuing that bearish activity, that bearish momentum. There it is. Let's get into that. Okay, short Tesla. Sellers are in the game. 520. This is actually a wider stop again. I'm not getting my sizing right today. It's a little sloppy. That's all right. That's a good one. All right, so gonna let this one run. Got the stop in place. I got 2 open, SPY long, Tesla short. Okay. And target is 226. Tesla. And I've got 227.50 contracts, so that's good. Through the money. Yeah, Meta is interesting. I like the look of it.
Yeah, Meta looks like it's broke the 583 was a strong low.
Yeah. Let this candle close. If it closes looking like this, I don't like it because it's got this wick on the top side. If the close is up here, then above the next level is the long. So I would I'd wait for that. Yeah, but it looks good. It looks very, very interesting. I like the feel of it. All right, what's going on with SPY? This thing don't want to go. It's got extended very quickly, so I don't want to go quickly. Yeah. See that big push, and it didn't want to go, so I took off the position there. A majority of it, like 90%. And it's better than break even now. What's this? 230 it should be. Yeah, it's better than break even. All right, here we go. Tesla's the one that looks like it's in the game. Let's see.
Yeah, supporting yesterday's high.
Yeah. Well, you don't know these things, man. The whole thesis is good, as in this is where it should break down if it's going to break down.
Okay.
And if it's going to go long, it's above that area up there, 234. That's what we're talking about in the pre-market. Either it happens or it doesn't. All you can do is put it on and put your stop and let it go.
All right.
Oh, NVIDIA dropped it. NVIDIA, what a... All right, Tesla, where's my stop? I got to make sure I manage these stops. I'm just not... These options, man, I still get confused of where the stop needs to be. Once it gets close to the stop area, then I got to revisit the whole thing. Anyways, still something to work with. The SPY is just pulling back. My stop is better than break even. Just got to make sure of that at this point. Google, no fun. Amazon is getting interesting. Oh man, I have to trade Amazon also. Amazon, Meta, they look the same. Meta look better. But okay, we got the candle's almost closed now. Let's see. We got Meta and Amazon. I feel like both of them are going to be long. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Amazon long. God damn it. I gotta take this trade. Otherwise, there's no point showing up, right? Amazon 197. How's the price? 195. Amazon and Meta both look good for longs. Just trying to catch the setup. All right, Tesla stop out. Good. That one went the other way. SPY, I might. No, I can't add. I want to add, but I can't. All right, so I'm looking at Meta and Amazon for potential longs. Amazon's really looking good. Oops. Yeah, Amazon's fun. 195, but I just gotta be careful with these contracts now. I'll go with 194. No, oh gosh, I can't. Amazon, man, you just gotta be careful with these contracts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, let's get Amazon. I'm taking Amazon for the long over here. Oh, where is it? Got it and got the position on. Good, that's on. 320 stop. There we go. Okay, Amazon, cool. Let that run. Meta is tricky. In Amazon, it's very interesting. Amazon, you see the high of day, and then got some background noise, buddy. Yeah, you see the consolidation, ascending wedge, caught the breakout on Amazon. So that's the whole thinking on it. Oh man, Meta needs to go. Things are happening faster than usual. It's been a slow week, and then today is like everything all at once. 6, so 5, yeah. Okay, be careful with this one. You got a $1 stop almost. Meta is same setup as Amazon, but scarier. 720. I'm gonna put a wider stop, smaller size. Cool. So I'm long Amazon and Meta, and am I still in? I'm still in SPY. SPY is still. Hey, there you go. SPY is still there. Forgot about it almost. Okay. Ugh. Tesla stopped, but Meta looks good. Amazon will take its time. And the SPY is, yeah, it's doing what it does. Might be a place to add because it did a very good pattern just now. Look at that SPY. Very healthy, right? Push up, pull back. That's healthy before the next push up. So I'm thinking to add. I want to add, but I need to be careful of the break-even price on the SPY. Don't want to get too close to the action. Amazon retest. Make sure I can survive that retest. Yeah, I got a wide enough stop. It's in the right place. SPY, if it breaks the new high, I'll try and add here. Or I can even add now because I'm not adding a lot. Yeah, all right. So I've added on the SPY. There's the new break even. See, it hasn't really moved a whole lot, and it's actually made the size worthwhile. And nice thing, it's already in the money, so the options are likely to follow the underlying, well, more likely. All right. Tesla again looking like a short, but not a good setup this time. Jacob, you still in that Tesla position? You survive all this?
Yeah, I mean, I got a previous entry, like a better entry, so my stop loss was about the retest. So I'm
still in it. Nice. Good way to survive it, man.
Hopefully.
Good. That's good if you can survive it. That's good. All right. Things are messy. Oof.
Yeah, very messy. Like it's not moving.
Yeah. Seriously, Apple and AMD were the beautiful moves today. I don't know what the hell. Everything else I'm looking at is just like,
yeah.
All you can do is put it on and put your stop on, and I don't know. Don't do anything else.
Yeah, just watch Meta maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Meta's sitting up there. It's not moving. It's just sitting there.
The 5-minute has your candles, like a retest and a green. Oh.
Meta is a lot like the SPY. It'll just mess with you. It'll put in candles a certain direction, then go the other direction.
Go the other way.
You know how it is, man. It's the most annoying thing on the planet. But whatever. Amazon is really cool. I mean, I like this price action. This is simple to read. Again, you have that ascending wedge, you break out, and again, it's doing another ascending wedge right at the level breakout. I'll add more and move my stop in tighter on Amazon if it truly comes around. Like I'll bring it up to this 3.3 zone right below this ascending wedge. And let's see if we can get some heavy contracts here. This will be fun.
It's way better. Nice. I'm gonna get out of Tesla. It doesn't look good. Just
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know much about Tesla. Just short it, man. Just short it and close your short at the end of the year.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody shorted it from 420 all the way to 220, man. Oh my goodness.
There's some big hedge funds out there, yeah. Ooh. Okay, here comes the pullback. Meta. Meta's the naughty one here. I'm glad I put a small size on Meta to start with because it's a mess. Right now, I'm waiting for the opportunity to add on Amazon. It's the only thing on my mind right now. I don't know what Meta wants to do. Don't know what anything else wants to do, really. All right, there comes Amazon. I don't have a full position already. Yeah, I maxed out my buying power. I hate it when I do that, but yeah, if the opportunity is there, you got to do it. Okay, so Amazon in the game, looking at it to break. There we go. Meta actually put in a nice hammer. It looked like a pullback, but look at this thing, man. Big, deep red candle, but that's a hammer on a small scale. That's a very good continuation pattern. This is where you add, but I can't. Now I'm in all these heavy positions. But add means you can move your stop in tighter, which is really nice. I enjoy moving the stop in tighter. So that's it. I've cut the risk by half on Meta. I've still got full risk on Amazon, and SPY is risk-free at the moment. So, all right. Now I can't do anything. Oh, there goes Microsoft. What the hell? Look, now things are cleaning up. NVIDIA wants to run Apple, Microsoft, whatever. Even Tesla of all things.
Just be careful at 10:30. In 30 minutes, there is a call between Trump and Zelensky.
Those two guys better be careful of me. I get pissed off with them. Bunch of clowns, really.
That's funny.
All right, SPY. I'm scaling it out. It's getting up to the target area. Meanwhile, I got a few others that are brewing nicely. So,
Yeah, Meta's going up.
yeah, Meta. Got to watch all these contracts now because they're all moving, and then it's a matter of management, trade management. Meta, nice thing is the move is not too big, as if the target's not too far, so don't have to stress about Meta for too long.
593, no?
590-ish, and then I'll see if I can add above that, maybe. Meta, I want to de-risk it quickly because it's just such a difficult stock. It doesn't behave nicely. It's like the SPY, I've de-risked it. I've got the stop. It better than break even. It's 238. It's 256 as a stop. Yeah, look at that. Ugh, it goes the other way. Bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, again, Amazon is the one to add in.
Yeah, it's a really big chart.
Breakout bounce. If Amazon bounces nicely, I don't know if I can add. I can't add, really. My stop is already so tight. All tight for the way I trade. Gotta wait. Did they start that call already? Zelensky and your friend Trump? Suddenly things push down. This is interesting. There's buyers right there. Again, Amazon doing very nice price action. I mean, this is the nicest thing to read in the last, 20 minutes. Let's see, a new high would be interesting. I could add a few contracts. I have my buying power back because I scaled out of SPY. There we go. Now I can tighten up the stop on Amazon. 3.4. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, now back to the SPY because it's really in a target zone. I'm gonna have to just close this trade very quickly. There we go. Just gonna keep partialing slowly up here. Don't need to be too aggressive until it truly gets. Again, with the SPY, I'm really still not pro with this stuff. I'm not sure. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna take it off. Where's the position? Why can I take it off? Come on. There we go. Now I'm quite. For me, the trade's over. I'll leave 4 contracts. That's fine. It's basically in the middle. Okay, there we go. So that SPY trade is over. Now working on Meta and Amazon. Amazon's such a thing, man. Amazon looks so good, and the pattern and everything looks so good. It's just a slow mover. So Meta 587.50 is the contract I've got. It's bouncing around that strike price, and so what you'll see is the Meta candles move, but the contract candles will move a lot more up and down. Excess volatility because it's the strike price of the contracts. Well, it's just time value and the way gamma is calculated. So Nvidia now at high of day, getting there. If you guys like high of day breaks, that's an interesting place. What else we got? Yeah, Amazon still behaving nicely, but slow. I gotta be a little careful with Amazon just because, again, I took contracts that are. Oh no, I'm in the money on Amazon. Okay, so no problem. The contracts are fine. Whew, there goes Meta. What a mess. Let's tighten the stop a little bit. Basically, my stop is below the most recent aggressive buyer, which is this big wick over here, just about 585. So just below that. And yeah, so it better be there. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to manage. So here's another trade that I'm seeing now. I'm seeing AMD long. This is a different kind of trade, totally different. This is a continuation of a reversal, something I've been doing a fair bit recently on Amazon, AMD. So it went one direction firmly. It did the reversal without giving you a setup or an entry, but the reversal happened. So at the next level now, if you can identify a setup, ideally they're just ABCD patterns, you got an opportunity. So let's see what happens there. This is interesting. Here I can see all these 3 wicks already at the bottom. This could be good. Typically, I take these trades on the SPY late in the day. But if the setup's good, then that's good. If the setup's there, you must take the trade. So let's see. Yeah, it's not all there, is it? Yeah, the tricky thing to say is that, okay, it did a breakout and it's retesting and go down. So you can have that side of it too. That's why these continuations of reversals can get messy. You can get chopped up in the one place. On a bigger perspective, it should go down based on this chart. But anything can happen. Who caught Tesla long? I'm gonna long the crap out of Tesla later.
I got out. I'm not
Yeah.
touching
I know you're not touching it, but look at this long one. It's very nice.
it. Yeah,
The breakout's here. As long as Zelensky doesn't buy a Tesla or something, it'll go up.
a lot of buying happening.
Let's see what happens. SPY is getting messy. I've got just a few contracts. Okay, it's not worth paying attention to the SPY at the moment for me. AMD, nah, it's not all there. That setup's not really out there right now. Amazon, the pattern broke on Amazon. Man, really? It broke and it stopped me. That's what stops it for. Okay, so Meta is the big position on at the moment. We'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, the whole pattern broke on Amazon. Fun day, huh? This is where you really gotta sharpen up and be alert. I haven't had a day like this in a while, where it's been this complicated.
Yeah, it's a bit messy. I think you want to wait.
Yeah, well, we have that news stuff coming out at 10:30. There was news anyways at 10:30, right? What was it? Oil futures, I don't even know. Crude oil exchange. The big news at 2, FOMC and all that stuff, interest rate stuff. Wait, what's it? 10, we have 10:30, we have the gasoline news or whatever that is. Gasoline production change, right? Yeah, I'm looking at trading terminal. All right, Meta. I'm still surviving this Meta position. It's not doing anything. Oh man. Let's see. And the SPY is so cool. Oddly enough, the SPY is setting up a short. It's so funny. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I see on the SPY on a bigger picture. You have this consolidation area. Did the breakout. Here's a retest happening now for the short. So caught the long, and now perhaps it's a short. Doesn't mean I'm going to exit the long one. I mean, I'm pretty much done with that trade, but I can be ready to buy puts up in this area if I identify the weakness. So I've got that on my mind. I've got AMD on my mind, but AMD is messy. Still surviving this meta position. I have no idea what it wants to do. Up, down, whatever. Apple's been strong. I don't know if it'll go anymore for a while. Ah, there goes AMD. That's the trade I was talking about. When it goes, it goes. The confirmation just came in. Okay, let's see if there's a place to get in on AMD. 104 contracts. Yeah, this could be good. You have a 30-cent stop. Okay, I'm getting this long on AMD. Where's the position? Where is it? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think 300 contracts. There we go. And here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. This ABCD pattern at this level with the new high. That's the fun part. But again, now with these contracts, where'd you put the stop? You want to put it below these wicks, then it's it's down here. But realistically, I should put it below these wicks, which is also new buyers 103.50, just below 103.50. That's the area. So with a contract, and this is out of the money, I'll stay at 140. That's approximately, I sized for that one anyway, just about there. And another one to just let it go. Either it goes or it don't go. I don't know, but you gotta let it go. What is wrong with Meta? Seriously, you guys watching Meta? Like, it's the worst. On the day I decide to trade it, it's the worst. Yesterday was great. Look at this now. It's just, what is this? Is this a pattern? Is this a Head and Shoulders? Is it Mark Zuckerberg having a fit? No, what is it?
A few months ago, everybody loved Meta.
Yeah, right. Everyone loved it for like 20 years, I think. And then, I don't know. Today is tough, man. At least the price action that I've been looking at is tough. The ones that did a good move, like AMD and Apple, didn't set up for what I like to see. The ones that I like that set up, well, they got messy. So that was so far. That's Nvidia. SPY was okay, not that bad. Tesla's a disaster. Now Meta's a mess. Amazon's okay. Can't really complain much about that. Okay, Meta's time for a stop out. Where's the stop? There we go. Is it stopping? Oh, it's close to my stop. Like, my stop is right below the hammer there. Oh, it almost got me. So the stop's in the right place. At the moment, it's still in a good place. What AMD did it get me? AMD got close, very close. Should I buy SPY puts here? I'm in a long position in the SPY, which is a dead trade from me. Thing is, it's already over. And I know the setup is there for a short from here. So it's an interesting thing. You go long and short at the same time. I rarely do this, but this could be good. Go out of the money short. The risk isn't too high. I put a wide stop, like 30 cents again. This could be good. If it goes, it really is good. Okay, Meta got to stop me. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Out of Meta. I put on the short on the SPY. Where is it? Make sure I got these positions. This is tricky. You get long and short the same thing. Okay, let's put it a little wider on this one. The setup is good. So give it the space it needs to go, and then scale in if it goes. Otherwise, yeah, take the stop. And now Tesla's in the breakout area. Oh shit, Amazon too. It's a lot of opportunities. It's just not as simple. Amazon, yeah, Amazon's good. Amazon is actually really good. It's the kind of price action I like to see. Again, a 20-cent stop on Amazon. I could put some contracts on this, yeah. Let's see. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at on Amazon. So this Meta didn't work out. It just got messy. We pulled back, stopped out, and but didn't make a new low. I mean, these lows are just getting higher. You expect it to mess in this area, mess around. What I don't like is even these two previous candles have wicks on the upside. So the sellers are still there. during the last candle when it was all white looking up, it looked good. I'm still waiting for this entry. I've still got the AMD long. Oh, AMD's moving. Yeah, it's time to add. Is it time to add? Maybe. Not yet, no. AMD is interesting. AMD is doing the same thing Amazon did. Pull back and go. I'm going to try and add on AMD if it provides the opportunity. In which case, I won't have any buying power left for Amazon. There we go. I'm going to full size an AMD now. Market, and the stop is at it should be 140. I want to find a way to tighten it up quickly. All right, forget Amazon. AMD's more interesting. Let's see, 104 is my strike, so it's not far from there. And that gets gets a little hairy up there. Tesla short, SPY looking weak. SPY. Where's my SPY? Here it is. Okay, I got the position. That's good. AMD is interesting. Everything's going weak and AMD is pushing up. It's so weird. All right, let's see. Okay, I got an eye on AMD. I got Tesla as well, guys. Tesla's in the breakout area. So again, I don't see it breaking out now. But if it consolidates, gets ready for a breakout, I'm also thinking once it breaks out, it won't be as messy with wicks on both sides on every single candle. That's something I want to see. Right, AMD good. SPY short. SPY is just sitting there. Okay, forget about Amazon. It's really just getting weaker. I better forget about it as well. Whoa. Who's in the short here on Tesla? A lot of people were shorted here. It makes sense. It's a big range. You go long and short, in that range, top to bottom, bottom to top every time. Oh crap! Sorry guys, I didn't look at the chat here. What's going on? Roy, you're short SPY. Cool. Anthony, yeah, I'm gonna long the crap out of Tesla later. It's cool you wrote that down. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna go long the crap out of AMD at the moment, and then Tesla soon.
I take a little bit of a short on Apple, just a little bit of a scalp there.
Cool, yeah. Scalp makes sense for Apple in this area.
Yeah. But you look at all the R-balls on most of the stocks, and they're like in the 60 to 80%, which is just not high volatility. So
yeah.
You're probably going to get a lot of traversing high to lows most of the day.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. The thing is, though, there's a good reason why I look at only these tickers. For the last 7-8 years, if you only trade these tickers, you never look at anything else. Because even with low R-vol, it's in play, as in you'll get your ABCDs and breakouts and stuff. R-vol has its place, and it can give you an indication. But where it's truly useful is stuff with a catalyst. When there's a big piece of news, I think NVIDIA had a big piece of news or something overnight, or whatever it was, or BABA, or any of those things with a catalyst. That's when, if I'm trading that style, then it's the R-vol that I would really get serious about.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look at like AMD today as a perfect example of clean price action with a really low R-vol.
Yep.
Might not have news, but it moved really cleanly today.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those indicators that, at least from my style of trading, it doesn't give me a whole lot of value. But well, it makes sense. It has its place if you know how to use it properly. It definitely has its place. All indicators have a place. This is very interesting. Things are very stagnant. I guess we're getting into that 10:30 time. I've got a big short sitting here on the SPY. I've got a big long sitting here on AMD. I'm going to add into the SPY short and let AMD stop out. Well, so far that's what it looks like it wants to do. My stop on AMD is, yeah, it's in the right place. The SPY is also in the right place. Roy, you got that SPY, yeah? Yeah, that was a fun little move up on the SPY, but let's see what else happens today. I have no idea what the hell it wants to do. Amazon's still a good setup for the long, but it's not going to go. If it was going to go, it would have gone by now. Same with Meta. Two very good setups. Like AMD, man, that candle was so amazing. Right there, if you guys are looking at it. There, right off of the level. I mean, you can just bring your stop in tight and add on some shares, which I might do. Just gotta break this high first. Confirmation is a break of a new high. The SPY is a disaster zone right now. It's just not gonna go anywhere until something makes it go somewhere. So I guess that'll be the news. Wow. Yeah, who got short on Tesla? Damn, look at this.
Yeah, I re-ended.
Only short Tesla every day. That's all you do.
Yeah, I just watch Tesla and Meta.
I love it.
I mean, it looks like a, I don't know, for me, like a double top.
Yeah, okay. Not to me. I mean, not the way I do it, but yeah, I mean, I could see it as basically bottom and top, and you're playing the range. And I'm just waiting for it to exit this range. At the bottom, I thought it would exit at one point, but as soon as it exits, that's when I'll get into it. And I'm thinking long more than short.
Okay.
But let's see, long because of the big downtrend reversal, double bottom, all that stuff. But let's see, could be a short also.
Yeah, it's a tight range. Hopefully.
I mean, there's such a love-hate relationship with Tesla. I mean, when you get it, it moves and you just like, you feel like a king or queen, whatever. But just, it can instantly turn on a dime on you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing, Salim. Like, once you trade Meta and Tesla, the others feel like so slow.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. I think NVIDIA has just been such a consistent stock for the last few years. And it's substantially easier to read in terms of momentum and price action. So
yeah, NVIDIA's been pretty good. Today it just didn't continue, but yeah, it's been overall pretty good as a trader for most of the time. So, but yeah, that's good. You get perspective. You start trading wild stuff like Meta, and NVIDIA looks easy. Oh shit! There goes my AMD position through the strike. 104. I'm trying to pay attention to this. Oh man! All right, let me see if I can add on. Let's get 1,000 contracts this time, shall we? There we go, 1,000 contracts. Somebody take a screenshot of that. It's the second time in my life I've ever done that. Okay, let's pay close attention to this because this is going to be heavy. The whole thinking is a rip through 104 for the top. There we go. It's probably...
Oh man, I forgot my own position looking at your 1,000 contract.
You pay attention, you guys.
Maybe you are distracting us.
Sorry.
Yeah, Avi stepped up the game. 1,000 is a new number.
It has to be. It has to be. Guess what's next after that? Very interesting. That was a good breakout on AMD. Now I'm watching it very closely because it's a big risk. And now I'm playing buyers and sellers, really. I'm just reading the sentiment. Very good on the SPY. Let it rip downwards. See, every uptick and downtick is like $500 on the P&L. I'm just trying to learn what 1,000 contracts feels like. And at this price, that's what it feels like. So
is that like 10,000 shares?
Yeah, you add 2 zeros to it. Yeah, 10,000 shares.
10,000 shares. That's crazy. Good for you, man. The balls to
Yeah.
do something like that.
Well, let's see if it works. Eh? So it's $1.60. 10,000 shares, $1.60. Is it 10,000? No, it's 100.
100,000. It's 100,000. Avi, what are you saying? It's
100,000.
Yeah, I thought it was 100.
It's
Thought it was
100,000 shares right now, and I am totally forgotten my position. Looking at you, you know.
Avi's like, oh, I miscalculated. I thought it was 10,000.
Oops. It should take only 100 contracts.
Avi is shaking the market with 10,000.
That's right.
After his 1,000 call, I also took a long position. I said, this is definitely going to move something in the positive.
I don't think I'm moving the market, man. Warren Buffett's got like 1 million contracts. So, nothing. It's small pennies still.
I just closed my position and I'm only looking at Avi's.
Yeah. No, man. All right, everyone look at this and let's will this thing up.
Yes.
Everybody just buy AMD and help.
Yeah, everybody buy NVIDIA. Come on, man. Sport
whatever.
Avi, buy 100 shares.
AMD.
NVIDIA, 500 shares.
AMD. Don't get mistaken.
I've got 1,000 shares, Avi, with you. 1,000 shares. In support of your 1,000 contracts. I can send you a screenshot.
You guys. Oh, man, it's hilarious. This is not even my primary strategy. You guys. It's like a secondary one that I've just been working on. Oh, man. It's only 50
NVIDIA,
cents.
let's go.
AMD, you get the wrong ticker, man.
Oh,
NVIDIA.
sorry, AMD.
I think Atif bought NVIDIA and saying in between, NVIDIA, please keep buying it.
Honestly, I bought 1,000 shares. I'm $71 up right now.
Fantastic.
Let's get it going.
So look at that. There was probably a big order at 104. It slammed into it, could not break through, so it's not encouraging at the moment. This 104 breakthrough is a critical area. Very, very important right now. And I don't have a lot of tolerance to hold it as it drops. So let's see. The other position, the SPY is fine. It'll just sit there. It looks weak. Everything looks weak at the moment. Oddly enough, relative strength-wise, AMD is the only strong thing. Everything else is just dropping. So let's see. Should be fun. Should play the Tesla range. That was perfect.
Come on, Andy. Come on, let's go.
Just 50 cents on this. That's all I'm looking for up to this.
438. Let's go. Let's go.
Or yeah, the 450 zone.
Yeah, that's the zone.
Roy, you got short SPY now? Cool, man. Yeah, me too. Well, been short for a while. Very interesting. There's just nothing to push through that ORB zone right there right now. But I mean, looking bigger picture, this is where the support really has been. It got very weak. That reversal, very strong reversal. So the setup is all good, but no guarantees that setups work. That's why you have stop.
AMD is right now at the 200 SMA.
200. What, on the 1 minute chart?
Yes.
Good thing I'm not looking at the 200 then, right?
Yeah.
Is that overhead? Is the 200 SMA overhead? I assume, right? On top. It's bumping its head on it.
Come on, yes, push it. Push it. Yes, yes, yes. Little more, little more. Need to break through this one. 104. 104. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, breaking the high already. Let's go.
See.
Yes, let's go.
Retest 104. No need to retest. Okay, there you go.
Let's go. It's broken it. So, okay, come on.
Let's get a retest. Didn't want to do it the first time, but let's see. There is a new high that's encouraging. You see the lows getting higher. It's a triangle. Well, it's all very encouraging, but it's taking its time. SPY weak, SPY, go, go, go. SPY. I'm waiting for the SPY position short as well. What happened today? I just feel aggressive. Just doing stuff. Most days it's like, yeah, a couple of trades and finish it off. But
it's holding the 9 EMA, so which is good. The AMD, excellent. It just bounced back from there. Just retest, nice.
You can see this trend. These lows are what I'm really looking at. Just keep getting high lows. That's the encouraging.
There you go, Avi. There you go. Let's go. I've also got 1,000 shares with you, not contract shares.
Contracts. Shares. 100,000 shares, man. Let's go. What's cool is, so I mean, you can look at it like, so the entry price is $1.60. 100,000 shares moves, it'll probably end up at 185, 190. So what is that, like 25-cent move or 30-cent move by the time this trade goes? You calculate 30 cents on 100,000 shares, that should be about 30K. 25, 30K is what I anticipate it'll be once it gets to the target. But let's see, we'll find out. And now the SPY wants to go down. Fantastic. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's a good thing. Oh shit, I gotta add on the SPY position. And my problem now becomes buying power. Because I loaded up on AMD. Don't have buying power left to add on to the other position. And AMD, I gotta put the stop in place. Okay, so that low is important. You see that previous low? The buyer really stepped up here. 103.75. So just below that should be an exit, a stop. So you know what? I should just put it in place. 10.30. What? Oh, it's over here. Gosh, you can see that this out of the money contract. If I put the stop, it actually would have stopped me by now. But the truth is, the underlying hasn't even gotten there. So the stop should be at 150. Oh crap! This sucks. These contracts, man, I tell you, they misbehave when they get close to the strike price and you're out of the money and all. Sorry, the stop is in place. And I'm watching the SPY very closely. It's choppy. It looked weak for a moment, but didn't break a new low. If it broke a new low, I would have definitely added. But again, I don't have buying power right now. I just don't. I'm totally invested. Well, AMD better go and finish. I want to finish this trade so I can get into the next one. I really want to add in on the SPY. SPY looks really interesting. I have, the previous SPY trade, it stopped out a little while back. So that one finished. AMD, good. Let AMD run. The SPY one, the short. Just surviving it for now. It looked weak for a moment. All right, let's see. AMD, still in it, still holding, still waiting. That drop was good that it gets bought back. When you get a deep drop, gets bought back, it's great. This is normally where I'd add again, break of the new high and tighten up the stop, but there's no cash to buy. No buying power. Ooh, Apple. Here comes the breakdown on Apple. Short. That should be fun. Looks like it's going to go down.
Testing VWAP.
VWAP. Okay, so if it breaks VWAP, then it goes fast. Otherwise, it's in a good spot.
Tesla. This is strong, man. This is going.
You know the best thing about a trade, when you put it on, don't watch it. You're watching it more than I am. I don't even know it's on until you remind me. It happens. Thousand shares. Contracts, shares, all the same. All the same. Either goes
your historic 1,000 contract position, supporting that. Every bit helps, huh?
Let's do this. Every little bit helps. Every tick is, you can see, it's like $500 up and down, just on a couple of pennies on the stock. Ooh, okay, Nvidia down, SPY down. I'm going to try to add on the SPY position. I don't know if I have buying power. I can tighten the stop. If it makes a new low, I'll add. But it's threatening. It's threatening a new low, but it's not. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. The 1030 thing, nothing happened. We have due 30-minute candles. This is interesting. I should pay attention. Nothing on Nvidia. AMD already in it. Nothing Microsoft. Apple. Ooh, Apple's a big short. Oh man, you guys see the big long hammer on the Apple chart? Look at this. Look at this real quick. Now I'm seeing it. 9 minutes too late. But hey, look at that. But it's happened after that giant candle, so it's invalid. Otherwise, that's exactly what a long tail hammer should look like. And then you take that short. Too much risk on it, so I'm not going to take it. It looks good. That's how it should look. Okay, SPY. I want to try and add. I really do. AMD is just a slow grind. It's going to take an hour to move the next 30 cents. Um,
Almost every ticker is testing VWAP.
hmm. So should be fun, right? Something happens at VWAP.
Yeah.
I've been told. Yeah. Tesla is still gonna be a good trade today. I don't know which way, long or short. As long as it breaks out, it's taking forever just sitting in this range. But once it goes, it's gonna be huge today. Now it wants to go upwards. And then it'll go downwards in 2 minutes. Goddamn Apple. It's a big short. It's just not ideal. It's a good setup, but not ideal.
Yeah, I don't know. I exited the Apple short. I couldn't
Yeah.
see it coming down this far, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. 215 would be a genuine target on a genuine short, but it's not a genuine short. So yeah, it's a scalp. I was tempted there for a moment, but it's not there. Let's see what else is good. Amazon is still good for a long, from a 30-minute perspective. But yeah, let's see. Need momentum. Okay, here we go on the SPY short. That's a new low? Let's see if I can add. I'm gonna have to max out every bit of buying power I've got here. Wow, okay, I actually managed to get into that. That's pretty cool. Happy with that one. Okay, so we have stop to 1.9. I have 400 contracts here on the SPY short. There we go. Now things woke up a little. I didn't realize I had that much buying power available still, so that's good. Okay, SPY short is gonna read. I'm gonna even tighten it up further. AMD still holding up. Okay, I'm in the positions I want to be in. Now, let's see if they work. Ooh, SPY. Let's take a rip to the downside. AMD is probably going to pull back a bit, but hopefully not too far. Oh, SPY. I got 5, 6, 4 puts. Yeah, it's right through the strike right now. This is good. This is good. Let's tighten up the risk a little more. So one thing, guys, I'm working on the SPY is to hold these trades. They're very hard to hold, and they go in your favor. I've been partialing them excessively, so I'm trying to work on not partialing them, just letting them run. The target is 593. So on the options chart, it's just about there, 260. Got to be conservative with this stuff. Let's put at 250. Gosh, I didn't realize the target was so close. Oh, wait a sec. No, I was wrong. 940. The target's here, $3. So be conservative. Put at 290. Yeah, there we go. Stop. Range order for 2.9 and 1.9. There we go. Position sell. All right. So it'll either stop out at 1.9 or take profit at 2.9. And that's that. All right. Back to AMD. What's going on? We had a new low. It's not encouraging. All right. Let's see what we got. The stop is still where it needs to be. So I haven't pushed it up. Where did I put it? I put it below this low. So let's see. Yeah, 104. Really struggled at 104. So that was the big buyer way early. I cannot survive the pullback to that last big buyer. But where it is now, this is the one that I'm really stopping at. Yeah, this one will get me, I think, if it continues. Nope, it's still there so far. It's this guy over here who bought at 103.75 at 1030. That's the buyer. That's kind of sort of still in play. That's the buyer I'm working with. If it's out, then I'm out. What's nice is on the SPY, you don't have to take 1,000 contracts to get the same kind of move. All right, AMD is gonna get me here. It's just look at that. It's 1 cent away from the stop. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What else is going down? Apple. That buyer on AMD is still holding so far. So far. Who's on the Nvidia short? I'm not. It's not there for me.
I'm there.
Here in NVIDIA?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's doing like what Tesla's been doing, just bouncing on the range. All right, I'm gonna pay attention to the SPY. AMD either stops me or doesn't, but SPY is actually there's more risk on it than AMD at this point. I don't know what to do. I gotta move this stop in tighter. It's in a tricky spot. Let's move it in. Yeah, again, very much giving it a lot of space. I'm looking at this wick over here, so just on the other side of that. I need to give it a tremendous amount of space because it's the SPY, and the idea is to hold it for the target, as in this thing better go for 290. AMD better, it either should stop or go, right? What the hell is it doing? Messing around. Where is it now? There you go. Look at that. It's within a penny of the stop. Oh boy. Yeah, the market's weak. There we go. You guys didn't buy enough AMD, you know. Appreciate the effort though. But it's holding. I mean, it's just holding there. 103.70 or so, 103.71. Looks like that's where the buyer is. Meta did the big move also. And it's getting bigger. Cannot trust Meta. Cannot trust the SPY either. Cannot trust anything.
I guess now we'll enter into the choppy zone.
Every time you say that, it gets choppy. Stop saying it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's all choppy today. It's one of those days you just want to try and survive. Don't blow up an account. That's kind of it. And the good days will come, or even it's just the first half of the day could be choppy, and then it's okay again. Very normal stuff. Nothing unusual. But man, Apple, that damn short. I have this one rule in my book where I just don't short it after a big giant candle. But it worked on Apple today. Very tempting to trade that, but just cannot. AMD now want to go. Okay, now is that buyer truly going to come in? Should we try for 2,000 shares contracts? Add up here. It's not enough buying power today for this.
You have to use another account.
Yeah, to liquidate all the other investments. Oh man.
What's your reasoning on not shorting Apple after a large candle like that?
Yeah, so on Apple, the trade book I have is you see this long tail hammer at the top. After that, the new low is where you enter for the short. But the problem is that this long tail bearish hammer happened after a giant candle in the other direction. So you don't have conviction that this is going to just run down. It went straight up and straight down now. It could just be sellers, or sorry, longs taking profits up there, rather than new sellers coming in and pushing it down. That's why my rule book says don't short these long tail hammers or go long. Don't reverse. Don't go in the reversal after a giant candle in the opposite direction. Just don't.
Okay.
There's just not enough conviction. It's very, very scary. I've been stopped out many times doing that as well. And I tried to break that rule a few times, and it's not worth it. Just don't do it.
Yeah, there's a strategy. Obviously, there's a strategy for everything, but there's a strategy. It's called an extreme reversal, which you just, if you look on the 5-minute chart, you can short the top down to a 9 EMA on the 5-minute, which is almost is like a scalp.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, to go for like a big move, I agree with Avi on that.
Yeah. And yeah, for scalp, all this stuff works just fine. You have many different rules than what I do, but I'm not interested in scalping. I'm just not. I really want to just capture big ones. Even like at the open today, I went long on NVIDIA. Anyone else would have just taken those profits and gone home with it. But because I'm not doing the scalping thing, I'm really just trying to let it run to the target. Even here on AMD, anyone would have just taken it off already. But that's a scalper's mentality. You would have taken it off. You would have taken half R stop or whatever. You rarely take a full R stop when you're a scalper, when you're doing it right. But my whole thinking is very different. I'm looking to capture one level to the other, capture the majority of the move, and even scale in along the way. So again, different mentality, different strategy. So you got to be very, very aware of your strategy and what you're trying to achieve here. All right, the SPY did a fantastic pullback. I want to add some more on this damn thing. I want to move this stop right up here. I don't even, I'm invested with almost $1 million now. I don't even have buying power. So $1 million of options contracts. That's a lot, man. That's a hell of a lot. Holy crap. I didn't even look at the number until right now. It's scary. Should remove these numbers from the screen. You know, I can actually focus better. All right, AMD. Shall we take profits or shall we let it run? Very close.
Time to take profits.
Would you?
Yeah, I am in the trade. I will take 4. I'm waiting for 104.25.
All right. Yeah, we're almost there. Anywhere here makes, well, not here, but yeah, up above 104.25, 104.30 makes sense. So what I like now is they did the breakout of that previous high, and it's all it's doing is a retest. And I like the look of that. So once that retest occurs, firstly, let me move this stop up, and just in case the retest fails and I take a loss, just move it up so it's just below that buyer. This buyer was good. It was a deep buyer. This is a big hand. So very encouraging. And wait for the retest to complete itself, and the target's up there. Yeah, I'm going to try and map this. Let's see. It should be, oh man, going the opposite direction. These damn things. 187, 185. I should take profits at 185. I'm going to do it 185. By the time I type it in, the thing will just go. So stop range, we have 154, and don't get me wrong, I want this thing to run for $3. What happens when you let $100,000 run for $3? That'd be cool. Just don't have to, I don't know how to do that yet, but we're all on this together, so let's do it. Let's figure it out. We'll learn it together. All right, so the last 100 contracts I'll just put up at 250 in case this thing wants to go. Okay. Oh, where's the target? Where is it? Way up there. Gosh, that's unreasonable. Let's bring it down a bit. Somewhere there would be okay. Okay, so the orders are in place, the stop and the profit and all that. And the SPY trade is on its way. Oh, gosh. I really need to add in on this. SPY is very interesting. It's at, I mean, look at the price action here. You have levels and those are targets, but seriously, this was a serious area of resistance. Where it is now, it broke out. This could just be a retest and push up back the other way. But my strategy tells me don't look at that. For targets, look at your levels irrelevant of these targets. Look at these price action bits for entries. For targets, just target those levels and don't play around with them. Right now, my stop is up in this area, which is still not better than break even. Still want to move it up. This new seller here, this was good. You can see this. Oh, this is good. See this? You have the support. It broke out, retest, pushed down. So it should be just above that recent retest, which is encouraging to move the stop somewhere in that area. So now it's there. It's 209, almost break even. So the risk is minimal on SPY. AMD, I still have some risk. 154 is my stop, and I've got a 6-cent risk, basically. It's nice when you minimize risk, isn't it? All right, let these things run. I love range orders. I got to say that using these range orders was one of the best things I ever did. I started using them, I think, 3 years ago, maybe. And it really consolidated the mindset because you're always watching it. You're trying to figure out when to hit the button, when not to. But if you just put the range order and you don't allow yourself to hit the button, that's it. I made so much more money doing it that way. Just realizing that, you know, I'm always getting lost in these 1-minute charts. It's better just put the range order and just leave it. You do take a few losers without even knowing it, but seriously, the winner is something else. So, you know, I strongly recommend that. I really want to move the stop on AMD though, because it's let's see. So we did the retest, not really. It's just sitting there. If that retest fails, I don't want to be in it. My stop is 160, so I can actually move it to break even. I'll do that very quickly. So there we go. Now it's very close to break even at the moment on AMD. Now it's in the webinars, I like to call that free money, or there's no risk and you still have a position on. Now let's let AMD pop up, hit the target, and then let's the SPY drop after that. I think that would be a nice sequence. That way, at least for these positions, these positions would survive. So for Navas, you're looking at 563 bounce on the SPY. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I'm targeting as well. Just about the 560, 563 zone. Yeah, just about. AMD. 104 is a bit sticky, huh? It's amazing. Every time I think that it gets close to the level, I take off the position because it's not really gonna go. But 9 times out of 10, I look at it after I'm done. I take the profits. It goes and hits the level. It even goes through it most of the time. On these kinds of situations, all the time, every single day that I trade. So I'm trying to just let it go, let it hit the level. It's not worth leaving so much money on the table every day. It's worth taking a few extra stops in order to get those much bigger winners. At least that's how it's been the last 3 weeks for me, 2 or 3 weeks. So try and figure that out. Can't even look at any other position. There's no buying power. Still curious about Tesla. Seriously, like when this thing breaks today, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be just huge.
Yeah, you can just look for books. I think some links come up sometime in the chat, but you can search for
Roy,
books
you gotta.
just under
Roy, I can't.
your name.
Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying, or you have a hot mic, or can't understand what you're saying there. It's like a bunch of noise coming through. All right. Cool. Yeah, no problem. It happens. We got 62 people in the room, and we don't have too many mic issues. That's a good thing.
So on Tesla, you're just looking for that on the 30-minute chart. You're just either way, the high or the low of the 8 a.m. candle once it breaks that.
Yeah. Look at this. Just on a 1-minute chart, you can see it's in a massive range. Once it gets out, it's gone. Look at a 30-minute chart is what I'm really looking at. I see that it was very bearish. This was the low of this day. It did the breakout. It's done the retest. I'm looking at the retest for a short up in this area. You could actually take that short. I've been hesitant about that. But also you can see it as this is a consolidation right here. You can break out long or break out short. Either way, right now it's setting up for both. It's just in the middle. And that's exactly what we saw in the pre-market. It hasn't changed since the pre-market. It's just right where it is. Let's see if it really sets up. I think it's going to be a good one. I just think it's going to be today. But I don't know. We'll find out. And Meta went the other way. Damn Meta. Yeah. If I just stop trading Meta and Google and Microsoft, I'll actually make a lot more money. Those tickers have been lots of losing trades for me. A lot of them in the last couple of months. But instead of giving up, I'd rather figure it out. So let's figure it out. Okay, we're getting some activity. Something just moved. Meta just moved. Google just moved. Google setting up for a breakdown. A pretty good one. But not my style. I'll show you guys on Google. What do we have? We have so it had this kind of range and a breakout went one way, and now I don't see a setup to go short. You can call it a false breakout, so you go back into the range. But see that wedged or that consolidation right there, the breakout happens after that. That's a good setup for a short. That's very, very good. So there you go. Now you can target low of day and then further down. This is a very wide range, so have an intermediate target. There we go. The SPY is moving again. Finally, damn thing. AMD is it'll go in a few hours. SPY. I gotta figure this out. The SPY is very, very tricky. I'm not so sure. I have my target down there, but I'm thinking it's in this place where there's been support. It's an area of trouble. take off half the position, probably makes sense, and then let the rest of it run. So let's do that. This is just, again, it's this thing I do on the SPY. I don't typically do this on other tickers. Okay, so that's half. It's at break even. And what was the target we had in mind? About $3, $2.90, $3, I think it was, right? Let's go 290, be conservative. So 2.2 and 2.9. All right, so position sell. There we go. All right, so SPY is risk-free. AMD is pretty much risk-free. There's a little bit of risk on it, not much. At least the buying power is available now in case anything sets up. That's the problem with the SPY. It's harder to trust. I try to trust it. I try, but it's just much harder to trust than anything else, any damn thing out there. AMD, this time, what do we think? Break the high? Hit the target? The target is basically break the high. Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, now the SPY goes the other way. Good thing I took off half that position. AMD, oh my goodness. This is getting hard to trust as well. Yeah, Microsoft short is also in play, but it's not good, not great. Yeah, there goes the SPY. I think that's the biggest issue with the SPY. It hasn't earned my trust yet. Oof. Could still go towards the target. I just don't know. Just don't know. Anyways, AMD. AMD right now is just antagonizing me, you know? You know that feeling? It's just teasing you. It's that. It's all that. Andrea, yeah, we have FOMC at 2. That's a damn shame because that's a good time of day for this style of trading. So I guess today, be careful with that. Yeah, it was a very weak voice.
Is your target?
Yeah, Nathan, yeah. Yeah, you just get closer to your mic.
Is your target 104.50 on AMD?
Yeah, 104.35. Realistically, 104.30, just about now. There it is. I'll get out.
If you move your target to 190, you'd probably hit that right when it hits 150.
Oh yeah, is that the calculation on the?
Yeah, that's just.
You know what? I'm out of here. Thanks for telling me. I'm done. That's enough of that. Yeah. Okay. Now move the rest of it to no risk. There you go. All right, that trade's over. Took out 90% of it. Yeah, I would be cool if it goes, but you know, with these targets, especially with range orders, I typically am a little bit conservative. The worst thing to do is what I did with the SPY is hit the button before it gets to the target. But it's because it's a SPY. Most other things I don't do that. All right, let's plan for the next target up. What do we think? Huh? Still have 100 contracts, which is still significant enough where it can impact the P&L. So it's 105. God damn, 105. How are we gonna get to 105 today? I don't even know where to put it. It's just a wild guess at this point. 105. Where is it? I don't know. Somewhere up here. Whatever. Okay, that trade's over. The SPY trade is still. I mean, it's still a big size on it. Where's the stop? Let's see what there is here. Its stop is up above this area. It is, yeah, it's break even. It's better than break even. All right, there we go. Yeah, and AMD did slam into the target. That's right. So I took it off a few cents before, but let's see how it did on the options chart. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the problem with options. You know, I just don't know. It hit exactly on the level 103, 104.31. And I could have got maybe another couple of pennies out of it, but yeah, that's all there is. All right, next target further up. If it goes, it goes. Great. Anyone else get into that AMD? I don't think it was a fantastic move, just really just playing a range, but it was a really difficult move because, oh, look how it misbehaved. Just really misbehaved. The SPY's doing that too. So we had some interesting experiences today, huh? Going long and short on the SPY, and then 1,000 contracts on AMD. So some new experiences. Long and short at the same time on the SPY. Oh, anyone else into anything else? Anything fun? Anything worth looking at right now? I don't see anything.
Nothing. I mean, it's better to go get a cup of coffee and come back later.
Coffee. It's what time is it? It's 7 p.m. where we are. Yeah, coffee. I'm thinking about whiskey and stuff. You're talking about coffee. Gosh, I'm actually exhausted. It's been a lot of trading today. Today's unusual. It's been a lot. I mean, most days are not like that.
Yeah.
So I might take a break and come back for FOMC and trade that volatility. 2 p.m. Be ready for it.
Yeah, this is not moving anything. It's unless
Yeah.
better in a good move, but otherwise it's just choppy.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So I'm happy to be risk-free at the moment.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, I mean, that's the best part of it. Like, I don't know how you stay focused, and I mean, I would have had FOMO and.
It's all you gotta experience that. You gotta experience those things. Those things are the learning curve. I mean, I've been on this, I've been through that, where in massive losing trades and then massive winning trades and then the FOMO and then you really revenge trade. And once you understand those emotions and how you tend to react to them, and of course you have to have those emotions many times consistently over years and still survive. Then you get a good grip on them. And you understand how you tend to interact with those emotions or how you tend to behave with those emotions. Then you can start putting rules in place to not succumb to them. So part of the learning curve. It's all part of it. I think it's a very, very important thing. So I don't know, something to think about.
But yeah, I mean, focus is amazing.
Yeah, well, you got to stay focused. You know what? I decided, I figured these emotions are wasting my time. So don't indulge. It's not easy, but we're all human beings. We all have it. It's all there. You're never gonna get to a point where you don't have the emotions. It's just a matter of training yourself to react to them a certain way, a productive way, not a destructive way. I think that's the hard part. That's trading, man. That's really hard.
So when do you see that coming in, and what do you do? Like, I mean, when you get some FOMO and revenge trading and all, like, you just shut it down and leave, or?
Well, if I realize I'm not able to behave constructively, then yeah, I have to shut it down and leave. That's my rule book. Just stop.
Okay.
But that's all there is. There's no other thing you can do. But my first thing is, when I'm feeling FOMO or whatever it is, it's a matter of I have to identify, am I under control, or am I in control of myself, or are these emotions controlling me?
How do you differentiate that? Like,
well, you start using bad language, freaking out, throwing the monitor out the window, stuff like that. Yeah, I've done stuff like that. It's like a broken window. That's when you have trouble. We should get the hell out of the house. And really, that's when I get on the motorcycle and go get a few speeding tickets. Those are actually safer than this.
okay.
All right, let's add into this AMD position, shall we? Here comes the breakout. 1, 2. Where's the break? Even better be good. Otherwise, there it is. Good. Okay, 200 contracts. Added in for the breakout. The stop is in a good place. Actually, I should have added not on this. Should have taken a different contract. That's okay. It's still risk-free. The stop is 174. The average is 172. And let's see. It has to go break high of day, and then I can zoom out. Whatever. Up to 105. It's gonna take an hour to get there. Now, why did anyone say to hold 1,000 contracts for 105? Wouldn't that be something? That would be really good. Then I won't trade anymore for the rest of this quarter. I guess enough. And the SPY is going up, everything going up. Tesla ready for the breakout in about 10 minutes. Let's see, AMD. Wow, what a party AMD is. I'm gonna message Peter after this.
And it's Peter's favorite, right, AMD?
Yes, it is. He loves this stuff. Let's see, what do we have? We have Microsoft's, Apple. No, nothing's in a good place to enter. And even AMD, I don't think it's in a good place to enter a trade. I'm in a risk-free position, so I can just add in. But for now, I don't see anything. The closest thing I see is Tesla shaping up, which it's been doing since the open.
For a breakout, right?
Yeah, shaping up for a breakout, up or down. Most likely up again, but the SPY. Ooh, I'm gonna short the crap out of SPY later. I'm gonna go long Tesla and short SPY in about 2 hours. Hey, that short from there almost got there, but if it rejects again, same short.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, just want that one to run. Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen. AMD still surviving in AMD. Oof. All right. What do we got here, guys? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat today. It's been a lot of trading. Srinivas, you're saying Apple is supported the previous day's high. Yeah. Previous day's high is close, 215. Basically broke out of previous day's high, and then ideally it goes down and retest, right? Shane, yes, tough day. If you're break even, you don't have to trade. You'll be happy to be break even on a day like today. So yeah, there we go.
Hey, Abby, do you know how do we share the trend lines on all of the charts?
Yeah, there's a global setting or something. Gosh, anyone here know that exactly, precisely on DOS? A lot of people here know this more.
Yeah, it's a global trend line. You just go to your chart settings and you can just search global, and you should be able just to check it off.
Where is it? And father chart setting.
So if you go to chart configuration,
so
right click on your chart and go to configure.
Yeah.
And just type in global. And it says default global trend line, and just enable it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Awesome, man. Power of the community. That's brilliant. I love it. Everyone here has got so much information to share now. It's the best thing. Sumis, there you go. You removed the PNL from your screen and feeling relaxed. That's amazing. That's the best move I did too. About 4 years ago, I think. I finally removed the PNL. I started to find some consistency. Very critical.
Yeah, today I'm not. No, I did some. I took this AMD with you. Not actually. I entered before you.
Okay.
So that's why I survived that pullback. So,
Nice.
yeah, but yeah, actually feeling good.
There you go, man. That's what you got to do. If things are triggering poor behavior, then remove the trigger. Yeah, so I can tell you about a million different things on this planet, but day trading, very important.
Well, I could attest to that. I mean, Avi, when Avi was mentoring me, he told me to remove charts off my screen. And it took me 1.5 years to remove the 1 minute off my screen, which I did last week. So it definitely helps for sure. So
awesome. Congrats, man. You got it done. It's the hard part about being a human being. You get attached to stuff and you struggle to remove it from your screen. But you want to make progress, then just got to do it. That's how that goes. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go take a break. I'm done for now. Probably come back in an hour maybe and take a look if there's anything interesting and if I'm even energetic enough for this. Not doing that mentoring stuff in BBT. We're going to start that next week. I'll let you guys know what the schedule is, but that'll be on the calendar soon. So, anyone, any last questions, any comments, any concerns, anything you want to discuss before we end this one? Good. Everyone made money. That's what it sounds like. Silence means money. Alrighty.
Lost money.
Well, I lost money. Alrighty. Well, take it easy. Take a break. I think the market's a mess right now. Anyway, it's been a mess all day. So it'll clean up later, probably. All right, guys. I'm going to end this one. Y'all take it easy. I'll catch up with y'all again later.
Thanks, Avi. Have a nice one.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Take it easy.